Hey guys, welcome. Did you just put your phone away?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Press Play with Tristan
And Stephanie.
and we're wrapping up our Eurotrip series.
Aw, what are we going to talk about after that?
You know what?
We haven't even traveled.
Stay tuned next week. We'll figure that out. Hey, we got a whole 7 days before we figure that out. But this is part 5 of 5, guys. This is the last part, sadly. I really enjoyed reliving this.
Yes.
This has been really fun. But now we got to close it out. And we close it out by flying back from Greece to Amsterdam.
Yep.
Now, I can't remember what time we
I feel like
left.
it was in the morning-ish, 11, 12.
Okay, so I think here's the thing. We had 1 day left in Amsterdam. So we got there. We might have gotten there. It would make sense if we got there that morning, spend the day there,
Yeah.
and then the next day we flew out. So I think, yeah, we got there that morning.
Yep.
And it was raining.
Yes, it was raining so hard. I do definitely remember that. I had to buy a sweater, a hoodie, which I still have today.
The burgundy Amsterdam one.
And I had to buy, you had to buy an umbrella. Or we had a, I don't know. I feel like
remember.
we bought both. We bought 2 umbrellas.
By the way,
and a sweater.
That's our hoodie. Okay.
No, I think it's like a small.
It's definitely a medium.
It's a medium.
It's definitely a medium. So it's our hoodie.
Well, I wear it most. It's on my side. I store it on my side of the closet.
I think it's been on both. It's been taking turns. Anyways, back to our trip.
Debatable.
Yeah, so it was raining hard. I might have bought an umbrella. But we were tired, man. So I think when we got to our hotel, like, we were debating, do we go out? Like, 1, we're tired. 2, it's raining. But you're like, no, we have to go to the red light district.
Oh my, because we didn't even get a chance to do that in the last one. And you're like, what is the red light district? I'm like, he doesn't even know.
God. Before we get there, the hotel was really nice. The Hotel Ibis, right next to the airport.
Yeah, it took forever to check in, get the room.
It did.
Do you remember that?
It did, but the burgers was good.
I remember something was wrong. I forget what it was.
I don't know. My burger was good. Anyway.
It was a bad breakfast, I think.
It was a pretty stale breakfast.
Yes.
That's what was bad about it. So yeah, I think we might have taken a nap, woke up, and we had to walk to the bus stop in the rain. We had to wait for the bus, and it took us light zipline. It was a light zipline bus.
That was an adventure.
It was. And first, before we did the red light district, remember what we did before that?
Get fries?
With nasty mayonnaise.
Yes. Oh my God. It's the red mayonnaise. I think they like mix ketchup with mayonnaise.
No.
And it's so good.
Nope.
He loves ketchup. He's tripping.
Yes. No, that everyone was like, oh, when you're in Amsterdam, you got to have the fries with mayo. I'm like, no, but no, it's different over there. It's different.
It is
different. It's disgusting.
It was bomb.
It was disgusting.
Anyways, did you like the fries though?
I did like the fries. They were
I liked
good.
how you could just like walk around and like there was like
it was in the cone. Yeah. Remember, there's a picture of me wearing my TDE hoodie on that bridge eating the fries, but I had this like disgusted look on my face because I had just had fries with mayonnaise and it was gross.
Hater.
But we did something else after that. Do you remember?
I know I wanted to go to the sex museum to show you.
We did go to the sex museum.
Did we actually go into it?
We did go to the sex museum. Yes, we did. And it was very...
I'm patting myself on the back right now. It looks like you feel awkward.
It wasn't awkward. It was just like, oh, okay.
It's just a whole bunch of like old photos of very pornographic photos. Like Polaroid size photos on the wall.
Very hairy.
Of like old style, like
it wasn't awkward. It was just like yikes. And like you would go down the stairs and they had these little sensors, and so you would go down the stairs, and if you pass one of these sensors, either something would poke you or someone would make a very sexual moaning sound.
No. Okay, the specific one I remember is we go down the stairs, and there's, of course, on the walls, there's like these mannequins of like a butt on the wall, right? Like, or boobs. Like, there's a whole mannequin, and you walk by, and the sensor gets you, and you feel air, and you hear...
That's right. There was that farting one. I do remember that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then do you remember the like statues? You go into like this, it's almost like you're at like like not Scary Farm or something. You like go into this like maze and it's like dark inside and you like see like a peeping Tom. It's like this like statue and like he all of a sudden comes out and he's like a peeping Tom.
Yes.
It's a statue. It's not a real person.
There were a lot of surprises in that museum
So funny.
that I did not enjoy particularly,
Made
but
me giggle.
she got a kick out of it. Happy wife, happy life, even at my expense.
And then we went to your favorite part.
Okay.
What guy would not like this?
Well, a guy that just got engaged like 2 days before. I'm letting go of this life.
Whatever. I was giving you your last hurrah.
I guess. So, okay, check this out. And there's a story within the story. So we go to the red light district. And I was like, at first I was like, how do you know you're in the red light district? There's literally like red lights outside these buildings. And they turn on and off. They turn on if they're open, right? And if it's off, that means that particular place is closed. And so we walked down a couple of these alleys, right? And we passed by like these just voluptuous, scintillating ladies in the windows just posing, like just waving their finger, come here, daddy, and it's just weird.
Is that what they said to you?
Yes, that's what they said to me. And at one point, okay, so I'm very directionally challenged, so I wasn't aware that she was making me go down this alley like 3 times because I passed the same woman like 3 times. So she must have thought that I really, really wanted her. And I hate you for it. But it was
raining and we had an umbrella.
It was raining. Totally not worth it. And so then at one point she was like, go down the alley. I'm gonna take a picture of you, but I'm gonna walk with you. So I start walking, assuming she's taking her picture. I walk for like 30 seconds and I turn around and she did not move. She was like 100 yards away. I'm like, you really just made me walk down this thing by myself, passing the same woman again.
Because she's not going to show the goods if you're with a girl.
I guess.
I was trying to do you a favor. I was like, he has to get the whole experience. Because I wouldn't get the whole experience. I'm a girl. Like, they're not going to go. Well, I mean, maybe they would. But
hey, there's no telling what they enjoy.
And we saw somebody go in one of the doors.
Yeah, we did.
And we were like, oh my God, it's real.
Oh my God.
It's real life. The red light district.
Oh my God. Okay, ludicrous. But I didn't enjoy it. Not in the least.
It's fine. You can admit it.
I didn't enjoy it. So that was like your highlight of returning to Amsterdam, which again was our hub. So we got back to the hotel and really we just, again, it was raining. So we're already in like nap mode. I think we just passed out for the rest of the day, woke up the next morning, took the right train to the airport because our hotel was an airport hotel. So it was really close by.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Amsterdam airport is really nice.
I don't remember.
It was like a shopping mall. And I remember we stopped at one store. We got like candy or something. But it was like walking through. You haven't been to Lenox Mall in Atlanta. It was like Lenox Mall before like now because Lenox Mall is like Stonecrest Mall now. It's really hood.
Wow, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry guys, if you're not from Atlanta, I'm sorry. I had a moment. But yeah, it was a good trip, Like I remember when we were at John Wayne leaving to go to Amsterdam, I took a photo of our bags, our 4 bags that we had.
I'm impressed. We both had our backpacks.
Yeah.
And then just
I had my book bag with my camera gear and my clothing bag. But I posted that photo and the caption was biggest trip of my life. And the funny part is that you had no idea what that meant.
No, I didn't. I mean, I just thought it meant Europe. Like, it was your first time going to Europe.
And part of the reason was, we're going to Europe. I've never gone on a trip this big before, but there was a purpose behind that, and now you know.
Yes, I came back a fiance.
Yeah. So, again, going back to, like, our bags, we made it a point we're not going to check in any bags during this trip. Because I've heard horror stories of people traveling overseas and either their luggage gets lost or something gets stolen.
Happened to me.
Well, yeah, tell them about that.
I mean, my best friend Jenny, she came to visit me when I was living in Granada, and we were supposed to go on this huge trip, and thankfully, it was on the last flight back to Granada, but they lost I checked my bag, I think because for some reason they were being really picky on the last flight, and they lost the bag, and I didn't get the bag for 2 weeks. Can you imagine if that
What was
happened?
in the bag?
I mean, it was like my entire
Yeah.
travel bag.
Oh.
It
Damn.
wasn't my purse, so like I had my passport with me and everything, but like on the last flight I was like, whatever, just throw it in, just check it, whatever. I didn't care at that point. But can you imagine if that happened like mid-trip?
Like if that happened to my camera gear, I would have been livid. I never ever 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 check camera gear if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I've been successful so far.
I don't even want to check a bag for like any reason now. Like even now that I've been able to do it before, I'm like, screw it. Like even don't check unless
domestic
you have
trips.
to.
Like we were gone. The thing is, we were gone for 2 weeks and we did not check a bag. Mm-hmm. Meaning we wore the same clothes over again. Well, I know I did.
Them.
We washed them. Yeah, no, you're right. We washed them. Like I had like 7 black pants and 7 black t-shirts.
How do you remember the number? I guess for a week.
Because for 2 weeks. Yeah. Wear one set 1 week, wash it, wear the same set the next week. Yeah. Hang it out to dry.
It worked. And I wore the same backpack that I wore when Jenny visited me.
That orange
one.
Yeah.
It lasted.
So
it was tight fit though.
Aside from being proposed to, what was your most memorable moment of the trip?
Gosh. I mean, Greece was just that first time the cat got in here. Sorry guys, he's right here. Come here. Be quiet. Okay.
Make sure he doesn't hit the mic.
Okay. He's just kitty loafing on my lap. If you're watching this YouTube video, you can barely see him. So my favorite part was definitely Greece. Like just the first time that we got there. Or was it Granada? No, it was Greece because I'd been to Granada. Like it was cool like showing you, but
yeah.
Greece when we got to Ia at like the tip of Ia, when I like basically cried, I was like, oh my God, is this real life?
You were like, it's so pretty.
I just can't believe it's like this in real life.
For those of you who don't know, she cries just about every day.
No.
At least once a day.
I don't. It's only during shows. I take things.
And we watch shows just about every day.
Do you guys ever watch 911? Or what other show do I
That show is
at?
not, there's nothing cry
oh my God,
about
it's so cry-worthy.
I guess. Anyway, back to our trip.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part might have been the Alhambra. Well, not the Alhambra. When we were walking up to that overlook that had the Alhambra.
Oh, okay. So
that was
Mirador de San Nicolas.
That thing.
Say it.
Mirador de San Nicolas.
Perfect.
Yeah. That just that it was just so, because you know how my mind works. I see things as a movie, and that was just so picturesque and perfect, and the way you just walk into that shot was like, wow. Yes. That's probably tied with the Pope, because I did not, even when we got to Rome, I didn't anticipate, like, seeing the Pope was like the last thing on my mind. Like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, I didn't go there to see the Pope, but we saw the Pope.
Yeah.
That was cool. So, yeah, those are my most memorable moments.
It was a really memorable trip. Where do you think we'll go next?
I want to go to Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I think with this,
or Egypt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of those two places.
Okay.
Iceland is still on my list too. We got a lot to do.
I know Iceland is really on my list. Like I really, really, really want to go to Iceland, but I don't like to be cold, and I'm really scared about that trek.
Bundle
that's
up.
like a mile long.
Oh yeah,
long
to
walk.
the abandoned plane. That's on my bucket. That's on my bucket list, man.
We were supposed to go this year
for our honeymoon until COVID canceled 2020.
Boo.
I know. Thanks a lot, COVID.
Yeah, and now my mind is just like, let's just go to Hawaii. Like,
right.
I've never wanted to go to Hawaii in my whole life, but I feel like now because of all this craziness, I just have been really wanting to go to
Hawaii and
because it's so close.
And Paris.
It's like right there. Yeah, I've never been interested in Paris. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, Paris sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go.
Chocolate
One day.
croissant.
With Nutella.
Eh, eh.
I mean, it's like chocolate. I got a cough.
Let it out. COVID cough.
Sorry, I had to. I don't have COVID.
Good. Because if you had COVID, I have COVID, and I don't want to have COVID.
Nope.
All right, guys, we're rambling at this point, but
Yeah.
that pretty much wraps up this series. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to all 5 parts. If you haven't, and this is your first time listening to it, go back to the first podcast, which was like 4 episodes ago. Start there, finish here, and enjoy.
Yes. Hopefully we are entertaining.
I think we are. I've gotten a lot of feedback from our friends that we're doing a pretty good job.
Why don't you tell me about this?
Brenda from work, Courtney from work
Aw.
loves it. This random dude from San Diego that I've never met before, he loves it. Like, we're doing a good job.
Okay. Can
All
we
right.
do a high five?
High five. If you guys didn't see it, you definitely heard it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps it up for this episode of the podcast. We will be back next week with an unknown topic. We got time to figure that out.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But like this video if you're watching it on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel. We do a podcast every single week. If you're listening, please write us a review on Apple Podcasts and or on Spotify.
Yes, please.
Subscribe to both of those channels if you haven't already. And we will see you, or you will hear us in the next episode. Until next time, guys, this is Tristan.
And Stephanie.
We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.